Vaazha 2 or Bharathanatyam to Mohiniyattam? Bharathanatyam to Mohiniyattam, Baby Jean, Ya Mone, Kolathook. ഫുള്ള് കൊണ്ടുപോയി. CBI ഡയറി കുറിപ്പിൽ they spoke about
ഒരാൾ മരിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ എത്ര നേരം ബ്ലഡ് ക്ലോട്ട് ചെയ്യാതിരിക്കും? 1 മണിക്കൂർ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ മാക്സിമം 1.25 മണിക്കൂർ.
Dude, that movie was annoying, man. That movie is actually annoying.
Very annoying. So did you watch any new movie?
രണ്ടെണ്ണം ഞാൻ കണ്ടു. I saw Vaazha 2 and I saw Mohiniyattam sequels.
Bharathanatyam to Mohiniyattam is the actual title of the movie.
So here's the question. Vaazha 2 or Bharathanatyam to Mohiniyattam?
Bharathanatyam to Mohiniyattam by miles. It's one of the best comedies I've watched this year.
For me also same. When I finished watching both the movies, right? എനിക്ക് ഫസ്റ്റ് വന്നത് how did Vaazha 2 get so much of attention, so much of publicity and all that? Dude, honestly, Mohiniyattam was way better than Vaazha 2. Mohiniyattam, I felt like the first part, Bharathanatyam, they kept, it was a simple sort of a mishap and they're trying to hide it and all that. Yeah. Second part, that how they took that stake up was perfect. Correct ആയിട്ട് കേറ്റി. And they didn't overdo it also. They still maintained that same ethos of the first part. ഭയങ്കര outrageous ആയിട്ടൊന്നും കാണിക്കാതെ they kept it very normal.
It's very simple,
yeah.
But it's actually the story and the screenplay which really shines out.
Yeah. How they place, and also all the references of old movies and all.
Yeah, honestly, a non-Malayali will not get this movie. Yeah, they didn't overdo it. 3 cameos actually, because if you think about it, Suraj Anyaramod is also an extended cameo. If you think about it, his cameo, Jagdish and Villeneuve. Brilliant. Their character was perfect. They didn't overdo, not overwritten or underwritten, just enough to leave an fantastic impact on the storytelling.
Villeneuve, he Tan valanno.
I not laughed at much, while watching a Malayalam movie, because Vaazha, see, I'll tell you the difference between Vaazha was the issue with Vaazha being so successful, because Vaazha 1 was successful and it is the same makers who did the second movie. And the second movie also had all of these social media influencers, YouTubers as actors. So their, followers was a big, audience for that movie. And I think it kind of tapped into that Gen Z kids, what they go through in school. Maybe for them it made sense, but from a screenplay level and direction level, that movie was just all over the place. And there was no connection between the first half of the movie to the second half. There was Ajju Varghese in the movie and they just didn't do justice to him at all, I felt.
For me, the thing with Vaazha 2 was, Vaazha, the first part was they're showing this relationship between father and sons. Okay, that was maintained throughout the screenplay. Second part, it's about siblings. But if you notice, ആ 4 പേര് ആ ഫ്രണ്ട്ഷിപ്പ് അതാണ് മെയിൻ. എപ്പോഴും ഈ സിബ്ലിങ്സ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു സീനില്ല, ഒരു സ്റ്റോറി ഒന്നുമില്ല. അപ്പോൾ ഒരു ബേസ് ഒന്നും ഇല്ലാതെ just straight up at the end you're just giving these emotional hook scenes, and I'm like, it wasn't connecting for me at all. And the
sibling thing was just added out of nowhere. Oh, we have to do this part also, so they just added that, but it didn't have any sort of connection to the rest of the movie.
എനിക്കും അതങ്ങനെ ഭയങ്കര ഒരു ഇതായിട്ട് തോന്നിയില്ല.
The only thing I liked about Vaazha 2 was Arjun Putran's cameo. That was good.
Yeah, but for me, I have to say this, dude, Bharathanatyam to Mohiniyattam, Baby Jean, Ya Mone, Kolathook, ഫുള്ള് കൊണ്ടുപോയി. He was, dude, brilliant, man. Brilliant means that Changai, man, how was he doing that character with such a straight face? He's trying to be ഞാൻ deadly ആളാണ്, പിന്നെ വായിന് വരുന്നത് മുഴുവൻ കോമഡി.
Dude, the whole scene of the police reaching his house to find some evidence.
Oh
my god, how he goes from being I know something, I'm at you, and then suddenly just disintegrating. He's like, please, I am also going to be in trouble, so please just let me be.
എനിക്ക് ഒരു സംശയം വന്നിരുന്നു. ഐ ഹോപ്പ് someone who's
Plot
watching our video will drop a comment for this. കുറേ മുൻപ് നമ്മൾ CBI ഡയറി കുറിപ്പിൽ they spoke about
ഒരാൾ മരിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ എത്ര നേരം ബ്ലഡ് ക്ലോട്ട് ചെയ്യാതിരിക്കും? 1 മണിക്കൂർ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ മാക്സിമം 1.25 മണിക്കൂർ.
Suraj's character at this point 3-4 days കഴിഞ്ഞു മരിച്ചിട്ട്. So pretty sure rigor mortis has set in. അപ്പോൾ ഈ പറഞ്ഞ ബ്ലഡ് ക്ലോട്ടും സംഭവിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. So when they show that scene where they're hacking him, right? Okay, I'm assuming he must be still in that position how they kept him, right? So upright he's sitting like that. That's okay. When they hack him, there's so much of blood. So I'm like, is that possible? And also, will it be easy for them to hack him like that? Because wouldn't the body be so rigid,
And I would want to believe in suspension of disbelief.
But one thing is that
That's my thing.
this thing which I've asked is in no way going to ruin this movie for you. In spite of this also, you will enjoy this movie, man. It was, man.
There are so many good scenes.
Yeah,
in the movie.
my God.
You can literally play like the scene where the whole Devi's face is revealed.
This brings me to another point which I think we spoke about, right? Dude, there is I feel like there is a huge shortage of good comedy Malayalam movies now.
I am so done with police procedural movies at this moment. I want to laugh. I want to make meme. I want to see memes. I want to see you connecting some political or some issue with this particular scene from this movie. I want to see that. I am done with police procedural.
Because ഞാൻ ആലോചിക്കുന്നു ഇപ്പോൾ Mohiniyattam was really enjoyable entertaining comedy movie. ഇതിനു മുൻപ് എൻ്റെ ഓർമ്മയിൽ ഞാൻ കണ്ട ഒരു നല്ലൊരു കോമഡി മൂവി വാസ് പടക്കളം ഫ്രം ലാസ്റ്റ് ഇയർ.
I did not like Padakalam at all. It didn't make sense to me at all. My God, I wanted that movie to end. I liked Bharathanatyam. I mean, if you want to talk about good comedy, I thought the Bharathanatyam to Mohiniyattam's prequel, Bharathanatyam was actually a good movie.
നല്ല ഒരു കോമഡി സിനിമകളൊന്നും ഇപ്പോൾ വരുന്നില്ല. Movies have some humor in it, but it's not as impactful as it used to be.
Out and out comedy.
It's few and far in between now. Because if you notice, even 90s there is Priyadarshan, there is Satyan Andikar, there is Siddiq Lal, there is Rafi Makatan, right? Even Rajasenan in his movies also. But comedy was there in all of these directors' movies. It was like a bedrock for them. ഇപ്പോൾ ഇങ്ങോട്ട് വരുമ്പോൾ അങ്ങനെ ഒരു ഭയങ്കര ഒരു കോമഡി എന്ന് പറയാനില്ല. Whatever comedy is there, honestly, it is not as enjoyable.
What are the other comedy movies that you watched and you thought no, they could have done better? This one, my God, I just remember this movie, Paingili. Oh my God, that movie was a train wreck. They passed off that movie as comedy and it just didn't land.
Dude, it was
from start till the end. That movie was just all over the place. I mean, I don't know. This is what I'm saying. We need good quality.
Dude, that movie was annoying, man. That movie is actually annoying.
Very, very annoying.
See, I feel same thing. ഇപ്പോൾ Vaazha 2 എന്നാ അത്യാവശ്യം നല്ല കോമഡി ഉണ്ട്, ബട്ട് എന്നാലും there were these places where കുറച്ചുകൂടെ ഒന്ന് for me ഗുരുവായൂർ അമ്പലനടയിൽ was also a good attempt at comedy.
I enjoyed that movie.
Yeah, for me also. Right. I actually enjoyed that whole രണ്ട് ഫാമിലി അവർ ഒരു കല്യാണം നടക്കുന്നു and this whole exchange and things is happening.
And there was more chemistry between Prithviraj and Basil than Basil and Anashara. And honestly, that movie made me realize Prithviraj should please try more comedies. He has a brilliant sense of humor. That movie, I want to see him do more comedies. How they go from bros to enemies. I mean, the thing was, there was Basil there, okay, because Basil is very good at comedy, but to match up to that was a difficult job, but Prithviraj nailed it and I absolutely enjoyed that.
At that time when that movie came out, a lot of people were like, no, ഗുരുവായൂരമ്പല നടയിൽ അത്ര പോരാ, it's over the top, that this. പക്ഷേ എനിക്ക് തോന്നിയത് for the sort of movie they were going with, what tone they were going with, it landed pretty well. It was actually very good and the moments are actually funny, the situations were funny, so it seemed to fit, ആ ഒരു സിനിമയുടെ ആ ഒരു സ്റ്റോറിക്ക് ഇറ്റ് ഫിറ്റ് ഗുഡ്. അത്രയും അങ്ങനെ ഒരു മെമ്മറബിൾ ആയിട്ടുള്ള അല്ലെങ്കിൽ കണ്ടിട്ട് എന്റർടൈൻ ആയിട്ടുള്ള കോമഡി മൂവീസ് ഓഫ് ലേറ്റ് ഇറ്റ്സ് very less. And if you, like I mentioned, previous decades and all, if you compare with that, ലൈക്ക് 2000s ആൻഡ് ഓൾ ലൈക്ക് ഫുൾ ഒരു മാലപ്പടക്കം പോലെ ഇങ്ങനെ കുറെ കോമഡി പടങ്ങളായിരുന്നു. ലൈക്ക്
Dude, Suraj has done countless comedy movies in the
Yeah.
2010s.
yeah
Like all of them are now used as reference point, for some meme. Right now, there is no like out and out comedy written, like very few.
yeah
It just feels like movie ke beach mein thoda comedy hai.
yeah
Utna.
Yeah.
That's it.
No,
But
you-
overall comedy, to keep the genre going till the end, that is very less. Like I only saw that in Falumi, second Guruvayur Ambala Nadagil, and the third one is Darshana Sahedam
No.
Bandhu Mitradigal.
വ്യസന സമേതം ബന്ധുമിത്രാധികം.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was very good. Like from start till the end, it was brilliant.
True.
I don't know that actor's name. He was there in Vaazha. He's there in Romanjam also. Like one of the guys who teach them how to do the seance and all that. I don't know that actor's name. And he's there in Guruvayur Ambala Nada on.
മനസ്സിലായി.
I don't know that actor's name. He's actually very good.
I feel like another thing which I've noticed is of late Malayalam movies which have like good repeat watch value, that has also gone down. One of the reason, like I've told you, why I like Girish Shetty is his movies you can watch it over and over. It's kind of an enjoyable, like simple, regular,
I
normal
can watch
movies.
Premulu again, honestly.
Yeah, I get that, right? You could say that about Jithu Madhavan movies also, like Avesham and Romanjam and all. Yes, you
Yeah.
can watch it, but a lot of other movies which are coming out, I don't get that urge to like idu onnode irunnu kaanam. What I was thinking was LJP, he's like such a technically brilliant
Explain his
director.
name, LJP, for non-Malayali.
Lijo Pellissery. He is the director of movies like Imayo, Angamali Diaries, then Nanbagal Nerathu Mayakkam, Malaikotte Valiban, Jallikattu. Even though he makes such brilliant movies, his movies are not exactly like repeat watch quality movies.
That is the case with a lot of movies at the moment, because I know for a fact I've seen a lot of movies over the time in theaters. A lot of them I don't feel like watching it again, even if it comes on OTT. I would recommend people who have not seen on theaters to watch it on OTT, but I will not sit and watch. So in the last 2 years, there are 2 movies I watched multiple times when it released. One was Manjumal Boys and second was Rekha Chitram. And both the films I felt like had brilliant repeat value. And Rekha Chitram, now I can, like, if I feel like watching, I'll put it up and I'll watch. And I cannot recommend that movie enough.
ഈവൻ നല്ല സിനിമകൾ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് പോലും ഒരു തവണ കണ്ടു കഴിയുമ്പോൾ പിന്നെ ഒരിക്കലും കാണണം എന്ന് എനിക്ക് തോന്നിയിട്ടില്ല. Another director who I felt like this was Rahul Sadasivan. Bhutakalam, Brahmayugam, Dies Irae, right? 3 movies so far. I'm very half and half about Bhutakalam. Brahmayugam was good. Even Dies Irae also was enjoyable. But for me, none of these movies I could watch a second time. I never felt like urge to sit and watch it again. Sorry to compare it to, the previous decades. At least those movies we feel like sitting and watching again. And you'll sit and watch it over and over and over. I've had this doubt. A lot of times I've had this. Like, what makes a director like so good? Is it because they make like really good movies, like technically brilliant movies, or is it that they make movies which you will feel like sitting and watching over and over? I'm a huge Christopher Nolan fan, right? He makes really like good, technically brilliant movies also, but at the same time, you can go back and watch it any number of times and you'll enjoy it. Right? You take the Dark Knight trilogy, you take Inception, take almost any of his movies, you'll keep watching it over and over again.
But again, in Hollywood, that whole repeat value movie is very less. Like, you can say like a lot of rom-coms from the 90s and 2000s have repeat value, but lately, even in Hollywood, there are very few movies that has a repeat value. People still go back to Christopher Nolan's Inception or Interstellar or Prestige or The Dark Knight, or the Batman trilogy.
Even Spielberg movies or Quentin Tarantino movies, like
I can watch Quentin Tarantino movies again.
Another director who I feel like, who has like good repeat watch value is Denis Villeneuve. Both the Dunes, Prisoner, Sicario, Arrival, all his movies are like this. Again, technically brilliant movies, and you will feel like sitting and watching it again.
I know one Hindi director who has brilliant repeat value movie is Zoya Akhtar. Luck by Chance, Gully Boy, Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, Dil Dhadakne
Yeah.
Do, all four of them. Brilliant writing, brilliant cast, and amazing repeat value. The number of times I watched Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, even her brother's movie Dil Chahta Hai, has a brilliant repeat value.
Oh my.
The amount of times I watched Luck by Chance, and I've realized how amazing that movie is. She's actually mimicking the whole Hindi industry in that movie, and so brilliantly in that movie. And I liked that all the actors also got in like, "Haan, chalo, let's make a movie on how how Hindi movie industry functions."
Share your thoughts. What do you think? Is it like a director is considered like one of the best, like legendary because they make like really good movies, or is it that they make really good movies that you can sit and watch over and over? Let us know what you think. Please subscribe to our channel, share it.
Like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch Bharathanatyam to Mohiniyattam on Netflix, and watch the prequel Bharathanatyam on Amazon Prime. Anything you want to add? No, nothing. Toodles!